Alright, let's start our lesson. So I'm going to read this reading passage, and then after reading this we are going to analyze and see the articles, how we use articles in this reading passage. The articles are a, an, the, or zero article. Okay? Strange things happen when you travel. A whale jumps out of the water and onto your boat. What are the chances of that? 1,000,000,000 to 1. There are 139.5 million square miles of ocean, and the boat was only 30 feet long. But it happened. A family was sailing off the Australian coast when the whale jumped onto the boat. Amazing, we all say. Yes, but unbelievable events happen to travelers every day. Some of the most incredible travelers, it seems, are pets, who may return home after years away. These stories normally involve cats, though there is a famous story of a dog that traveled 4,800 kilometers from Calcutta, India to Inverkeithing, Scotland, to return to its master. The dog had been sent to India as a gift to a friend, but ran away. To get home, it boarded 2 different ships and ran over 50 kilometers. What about the things people lose and find when they are traveling? Rings are at the top of the list. In Hawaii, Kenda Fico, who is a diver, says he finds about 50 wedding rings a year in the sea. He returns many of them to their owners. Even if a fish eats the ring, there is still hope. There are many cases of rings being found years later inside the stomachs of sharks, mussels, and other kinds of fish. Less common is when the original owner finds the lost ring, as happened when Karen Good went to the beach and found a ring she had lost 10 years before. But the best beach story involves Roger Lossier, age 4, who was saved from drowning on a Salem, Massachusetts beach by a woman named Alice Blaze. 9 years later, on the same beach, a man was drowning. Roger Lossier dived into the water and saved him. It was Alice Blaze's husband. What a coincidence. From the reading, we learn about these articles. As you can see here in A, Ken Davico, who is a diver, says, so we have a diver there. So when you use a, it means that you say this noun for the first time. Then B, in Hawaii, we don't have an article there because Hawaii is a name of a city, or like Phnom Penh, you don't say the Phnom Penh. C, but the best beach story involves Roger Lossier. The best is the superlative, so we use the when we talk about one thing, only one. So this is superlative, is the best, the highest. D, rings are at the top of the list. We don't have the rings, but rings. So this is used when you talk about a noun and you refer this noun as all rings in the world. So it is called general. When the noun is general and it is countable, you can count, then you have to use the plural form. Letter E, a whale jumps out of the water. This is like a diver that we read before. Now, a whale. So we do not know about this whale, and then there is a whale, a diver. It's a kind of job, but diver, yeah. But whale is not a job. It is just a noun. It is a kind of mammal, fish. F, the dog had been sent to India. The dog is not a dog, but we know which dog we are talking about. In this active grammar, you can read the rules, yeah, and I would like to underline here the special ones. Use the in names with states, kingdom, and republic. For example, the United States. You have to say the there. The United Kingdom, the Republic of Korea, the Republic Democratic of Congo, the. Now, next is when the country has S, like Netherlands. You have to say the Netherlands, the Andes, this is plural, the Hawaiian Islands, the Philippines, you have to say the Philippines. And then when you have the south of Spain, when you have of, you have the north of Africa. But you don't say the southern Spain, but southern Spain only. And then rivers, seas, oceans, and deserts, you say the Pacific Ocean, the Amazon River, or the Mekong River. All right. So please try to read and memorize all. Then we are going to do this together. A, an, the, or nothing. This is called also zero article. Lee Jung-soo met his girlfriend. This is a job, right? A musician named Jenny at college in Seoul, and she showed him her favorite guitar, yeah. The guitar, because we are talking about this guitar, was the same instrument that Jung-soo's grandfather had played 50 years earlier. So we know which instrument. So we say the. It had been lost when the grandfather moved to a new house in Jeju, an island to the south of Korea. So this is the Jeju, Korea. Looks beautiful. Michael and Tamara Weish of New York City went on a 2-week vacation to Warsaw. One evening in the restaurant of the small hotel where they were staying, so we know which hotel and which restaurant we know, so the restaurant of the small hotel where they were staying, they started talking to another couple who they soon realized were also named Michael and Tamara Weiss, also from New York. This is a name. But the best coincidence, yes, this is superlative, of all, both couples had been to the same hotel in Prague exactly a year before. Alright, so that is about article. I would like you to also do the assignment, which I'm going to show shortly. Alright, now let us practice listening here. You can fill in the missing information, missing words, only a few words in here. Alright.
Unit 6, page 76, track 6, dialogue 1.
This diver finds 15 wedding rings a year.
Does he?
And he returns most of them.
How interesting.
Dialogue 2.
A dog went home alone from India to Scotland.
Really? How?
It traveled by boat, and after months at sea, it ran home.
That's amazing.
Dialogue 3.
I read an amazing story about a family that was sailing.
Did you? What happened?
A whale jumped onto their boat
Really? Where?
near Australia.
Dialogue 4.
Karen Good found a ring she'd lost 10 years ago.
Did she? How?
It was on the same beach.
That's incredible.
And then after this, I think you can do the review exercise. I'm going to give you the review, but some of it I'm not going to give you, like this part. I don't think you need it. Africa, of course, you don't have the. Canada, Canary Islands, you have the because there is S. Amazon River, the, yeah, river. Atlantic Ocean, the, because it is ocean or sea, river. Andes Mountains, the, yes. United Arab Emirates, the United, yes. Mount Kilimanjaro, you don't have the there. Czech Republic, the Czech Republic, this is Republic, yeah. Central America, no, the Sahara Desert, the Sahara Desert, and the Caribbean Sea. All right, and I'm going to also ask you this. Be careful with this one because you need to remember the theory about an, the, and zero article. Please read the rules and the grammar box. All right, that's it for today, and I'm looking forward to your submission. Good luck.